T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yo, wagwan. What you lot saying? We out here. Another stream. We back. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that stuff. You lot know the deal already. Come on. I shouldn't have to say it by now. You get me? But yeah, we're not telling me though. Pull up. Who's in here? We're gonna wait a little while. Let people pull up. You see what I go on today. We're gonna do a quick predictions. You get me? Quick predictions. Big up Dojo. There you are. Big up everyone watching on Twitter. Big up everyone watching on. It's not Twitter anymore. It's X, but you know, we just say Twitter. You get me? But yeah, big up all of you watching. Big up everyone watching on YouTube. Listen, you don't know the deal already. Come over to the YouTube and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I'm streaming on Twitch again as well. So that's 2 viewers on Twitch. You know, I see you. All right, cool. I thought I had none. All right, big up the Twitch them. I still need to tidy up the Twitch because I haven't done the switch over between the Wiretap and Plug TV properly over there yet. But yeah, we're gonna pan up the Twitch though. But listen, big up everyone. About 30 of you from Twitter, about 7 of you from the channel. YouTube channel. So I'm expecting about 7 likes. Let me go and check. You know, we double check these things. 5, you're not doing all right. The ratio is not so bad, you know. 7 of you on YouTube, 5 likes. You know, that means that's 2 pagans somewhere. Like, and it's not, and I know this pagan actually clicked the like button, hasn't he? He couldn't have been my wild card if he didn't just click the like. Of course he did. I'm not even gonna ask again. Of course, like what? It's pagan. Of course he did. Anyway, but the rest of you are real pagans. Do you know what I mean? So you know the thing already. Like if I start calculating, I'm gonna refresh the page and double check again. 9 likes and 9 likes and nine of you watching. We're getting there. Big up all of you. And the Twitter lot, I appreciate you lot watching, of course. But come over to the YouTube. We're trying to build the YouTube up still. And subscribe. I don't know how I ain't got to 1K yet, but that must be a glitch in the system. But he's on 962. So let's run those subscriptions up, car. I don't even say I want 1K subscribers. I want 2. Like I want 2K now. Like I've gone past saying I want 1K subs. I want 2. So run those subs up ASAP. And I'm gonna be onto you lot for these subs as well. Trust me. Big up everyone on Twitch. I had no idea I had people that would tune in on Twitch, but I just said, let me try a thing. But yeah, we out here. How's everyone doing though? Obviously the events are coming up. We're gonna start having events again. We had a nice little break, Christmas break. You know, 2025 was 2025. 2024 was busy in terms of events, and we back. We got like what 2 weeks to go for events to kick off again. So yeah, man. I want to see. I want to see every league active this year. I want to see No Loose Chat active. I want to see Don't Flop active. I want to see, obviously, we Prem's definitely going to be active. You lot already know my thing already. And yeah, I want to see everyone active. I want to see members active. I want to see everyone active this year. I'm not. I'm not on. I'm not even on arguing online like that no more. Like whoever, like I'm on just applying my time where they should be. So whoever even throws any little shade online, I'm probably just gonna be ignoring shit and whatnot, keeping it moving. I just want to stay focused and try a thing. You get me? But yeah, big up David Williams every single time. DW is a battler now. He's a battler now. So big himself up. Hilas, I see you. Sean, big up. Ryan, big up. I already said big up to Dojo as well. Dojo versus Black Tea, February 2nd. Get your tickets for that as well. Engine rooms and all of that. On premierbattles.club. But today we are talking Don't Flop Inevitable. I'm guessing this is a birthday card, just a little delayed birthday card. But hence why the XVI there. You get me? So yeah, so we want to do some predictions. I told you, look, this year we're gonna be straightforward in terms of predictions and recaps. I want to be active with predictions and recaps. So it's nothing personal. Whoever hears something they don't like, I guess it's a you problem. I don't have any problem with any of you, but if you got some sort of problem with whatever I say, then I guess you're just gonna have to deal with that yourself. Get someone to console you or something. You get me? But it won't be me. Anyway, listen. So this event, as you lot see there, February 1st, obviously, Oxton Hall. I saw a few clips of this venue. Still, the venue looked all right. Still, the venue looked good. Big up Shannon. But yeah, this one, February 1st, Oxton Hall. February 1st is a Saturday, obviously. Obviously, we the next day we are engine room, so it's like a weekender in London. I know Prem also has a little something for the ones up north. February 1st as well. So if you're up north and you want to go and check out the newcomers, you can go and do that. If you're in London or you coming down to London, there's a nice weekend there for you. The Don't Flop card and the Short Circuit 9 card. Big up Gas Buff as well. Imagine going to see this instead of a real message. Robbie. I'm a bit lost, but whatever he said, I support everything Gas Buff says and does. So he's right. Whatever he means, he's right. Anyway, yeah. Hoxton Hall. You get me? Oxton Hall, pull up. This is Saturday, February 1st. This is a dope card still. This is a dope card. Crow RX is a dope matchup. Real message. Robbie's bad in the same day. Okay. Imagine this over real message Robbie. I'm guessing this is one of the tryout dons. Mad. Real message Robbie. What a name. Anyway, good luck with nurturing the stars over there, Gast. You're gonna need them. You're gonna need luck. If he starts with real message Robbie, you're gonna need that. Anyway, 17 of you watching on YouTube now. I'm gonna go and double check what the likes are saying. I have to. There is no way he's still on 9. It's important. It's on 13, which is not a bad ratio. It's not a bad ratio, but that means there's 4 of you that haven't clicked the like button, and I can't understand why. I just can't. But I'm sure you're gonna fix that now and hit the like button um as we speak, you know. But anyway, um I like this card. So we got Crow on RX, Lazy versus XQZ, Sean Cray versus Coffee Brown, Marlo versus Anderson Burris, Gemini versus Yunan, Scoop versus Big K, Quill versus Arsenal. This is a very, very dope card. I personally would have had the title match because Gemini versus Yunan is a title match. I would have had that as the main event. I feel like it would have add more value to the title if it was a main event. And it's two of the best in the country, you know. Gemini versus United is still the best in the country. It's a rematch, but it's a rematch that people want to see. So I would have had that as a main event, but not mad at the battles above. But yeah, let's start from the bottom of the cards. You look okay. Shannon's not wasting any time, and she's giving me the winners already. Quill, Big K, Yunan, Anderson, Sean, XQZ, RX. So interesting. Interesting. I want to see more before I give mine. I want to see more. You lot in the comments, give me some more. Big up Shannon for, you know, not mucking about, not beating around the bush, not sitting on no fence, not 2-1 either way, not this person they both gonna win, or it's a draw. No, none of that. None of that. Straight. This is who I have winning. Straight predictions. No, know what I mean? If it hurts your feelings, it hurts your feelings. Get over it. You understand? I rate that. So I want to see more. Who's gonna give me? I want before I give my predictions. I want two more. The real question is why Quill headlining this event for beating Crafty 3 years ago or for losing to Gem. Oh. Why is Quill headlining this event? It could maybe it's because of Arsenal. You know, Arsenal's done a lot for Don't Flop. Like, you know, Arsenal, you know, is still the highest viewed battler on Don't Flop. Next to Shotty Horror. So maybe it's not Quill, maybe it's Arsenal. Who knows? But you know, Quill's still done a lot to you know get Don't Flop to what it is today. So we can't just shit on Quill over here, Koj. We can't just, you know, if it wasn't for Quill, actually, you know, shout out to Craft D, but Quill kind of did a lot to put Don't Flop on back on track, back where they need to be. So shout out Quill for that. You understand? All right, so we've got David Williams. Let's start with it. Quill, Big K, Gem, Anderson Burris, Sean, Lazy, and Crow. Okay. Another Big K win. I see. And that's also another. Did Shannon have Lazy as well? No, she had XQZ. Okay. That's another Anderson win there. All right. Let's see who else. Well, go on next. Like Crow, Lazy, Sean, Marlo, Yunan, Big K, and Quill. Okay. Interesting. Is Quill headliner or is, well, they're both headlining, you know, they're both top of the card, so they're both headlining. We got Quill, Scoop, Gem, Marlo, Gray, Lazy, RX. Okay. No one's giving it to. I see no coffee yet. Okay. Fair enough. Gem and Yunan for the Don't Flop title, or the 1,000, or both. It's definitely for the Don't Flop title. The 1,000 was for the tournament. So Yunan got the 1,000 after the Battle Tongue Twister. So the winner of the tournament won 1,000 plus the reward was battling Yunan. So battling Gemini. So Gem was part of the prize. It's 1,000, you know, one stack and Bad and Gem. So Yunan's already won that £1,000. So now the second part of um the prize of winning the title, the tournament is Bad and Gem, which is also for the Don't Flop title. Um just a title twist was for the grand. There you go. Um I'm not predicting the rest, but I see Gem beating Yunnan. Why are you predicting the rest, man? Oh, come on, right? Why aren't we predicting the rest? Come on, let's go, man. Let's predict the rest. Let's predict the rest. Why not? Why not? If Coffee wins, that will be the result. I'll be most shocked about on the card. Oh, okay. If Coffee wins, that'll be the result you're most shocked about. Interesting. You, but you don't really know about Coffee Brown like that, though. You don't really know. You just the most shocked. Like Coffee's not a woty. Like Coffee hasn't won Woman of the Year before. You know, like the most shocked. Like Coffee's not Coffee. Come on, man. Come on. I understand you got Sean Cray winning. Big up Sean Cray, but let's not act like Coffee's not Coffee. You know. Let's not act like Coffee's not Coffee. I'm actually scared, low key. I'm not sure if we are actually ready for real message. I need to see what this real message done is. I'm sure he's one of you up north guys. This card feels like the old time Don't Flop and Ministry. So exciting to see. So exciting. The need to keep it up. Yeah, 100%, 100%. You know, hopefully he's not the only big card they put together. But this is a dope card. This is a dope card. I watched Crushing. I've watched Coffee live, wasn't impressed. I've watched Sean Cray live, was impressed. That's my logic. That's fair enough. And it's okay for you to have Sean Cray winning. It's totally okay. I'm just saying. Let me readjust my. I'm just saying to be shocked that she won a battle. Well, like she's not a wowie is a bit mad. Still, you got to put some respect on her run. Do you know what I'm saying? She's got a big belt for a reason. You know what I mean? Coffee is a style clash. Bamix. It is a style clash. It is a big style clash. And I think anyway, we're gonna get into it. Crow versus RX. I like this one still. It's mad because Crow has more experience than RX. But at the same time, I feel like RX might be more hungry than Crow. I think Crow is in a position where he needs wins. I feel like he needs some clear wins now. I feel like Crow he's in a position where he's established in a position that he is. But now it's time where do we see Crow moving up? Do we see Crow not moving up? There's people coming from a class after Crow that people want to see Crow against, So it's one of them ones that Crow, this is one of them ones, Crow kind of needs to show why he deserves bigger opponents, and so on. And Crow's dope, man. Crow's dope. However, RX is also here to he's established himself. He's been putting in work as the new guy. He's pretty much one of the most exciting new guys that we have. So he also in a position where he wants to cement his name and then get bigger opponents. So shouldn't be at the bottom of the card. Crow versus RX shouldn't be at the bottom. Where would you put him though? Like if you think Crow versus RX shouldn't be at the bottom of the cards, where would you like who would you swap him with? Like looking at the cards. Sometimes being at the bottom of the card is not a bad thing. It's just every battle above you deserves to be, every other battle deserves to be above yours. It's not that, and that's a testament to the card. Like if the bottom of the card is a very dope battle, number one, chances are people are showing up early because they don't want to miss it. And also, yeah, it just means the battles above are bigger battles. You know, you got Lazy and XQZ, which is in, yeah, and this is also RX's debut on Don't Flop, so you can't really say like, you know, it's his first time on the league. You know where you're gonna, and sometimes debuts are like, you know, people go into new to the leagues already established. You know, if Tony D's battling on a new league, it's not like, oh, he's a debut, he can still headline, but that's Tony D, of course. Not to say that the same applies to RX, but however, yeah, this is RX's debut on the league, and every other battle is pretty much, I think, I kind of like the way how the card is. Like, only thing I would swap is literally Gemini, Yunnan, Quill, and Arsenal, only because a title match, I feel like it would add more credibility to a title match if they was the headline. That's just my opinion. Um, you know, Gem and Bizzo would, he had to be a headline. On Prem. Like that's kind of how I see it. You know, it's a Gem and Bizzo kind of thing. Like, I feel like being that it's for the title, it could have been the the headline. Crow also established on Don't Flop where his RX debut, and if the crowd is split between bars and jokes like some of the Don't Flop crowds, are they also, they may not warm up first, especially if they're open. Yeah, I hear you. Boys, but all things considered, I can't see what battle you put. But yeah, exactly. I can't see how you would swap that one. Ryan says Quill, Big K, Gem, Marlo, Sean Cray, Crow, and Can't Cool, Lazy, and XQZ. Fair one. Also, I've been watching on like a 2-minute delay, so look at, okay, fair enough. Nah, that's all good. It's all good. All right, boom. Crow versus RX. So this one, do you know what? I feel like Crow is, yeah, like Gas said, is a lot more established on Don't Flop. The Don't Flop audience is an audience that likes jokes, likes bars. I'm interested. I'm very intrigued to see how RX approaches the battle. Whether if he changes it up too much, I don't think he should change it up too much. I think he should add more things to his arsenal. No pun intended or whatnot. But I definitely think he should. Yeah, I definitely think Crowe is more experienced in that crowd. I think RX can definitely win. That snow south side. Big up. Yeah, so do you know what? It's one of them ones. If this battle was on No Loose Chat, I would have said RX clear win. Being that this is on Don't Flop. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think both are actually capable of beating each other. If I have to pick someone, I'm gonna go with the experience on this one, because on the Don't Flop thing. However, and I'm gonna say this, however, I do know also that RX has a presence and an aura that he's able to flip that. He is able to command the crowd and make his presence be felt. He has that, if you know what I mean. He has that charisma and everything that, yo, like he's gonna maneuver around the pit a certain way that he's gonna captivate the audience. So I do feel like RX definitely has the capabilities of, you know, winning the battle. I'm gonna go with Crow solely on experience. However, do you know what's mad as well though? Crow sometimes prep though. Like sometimes there's a little stumble here and there, and RX don't really be stumbling in that. Actually, do you know what? Like solely because of that, I might go RX. You know, I might go RX because sometimes Crow will have like a stumble here and there, and those things you take points away from those things as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna go with RX. You know, I'm gonna go with RX on this one. But I think he can go either way, but we don't sit on no fences over here. I was almost gonna say Crow as well. I was almost gonna say Crow. I literally didn't think before who was gonna win what before I done this prediction. I sat here. I'm literally looking at the thing right now, and I'm going to decide on stream. You get me? So yeah, I think I'm gonna go RX still. I think I'm gonna go RX. But yeah, you can go either way. Lazy XQZ. I like this one, you know. This is a very good matchup still. This is a very good matchup. Um Lazy versus XQZ. Lazy versus XQZ. I'm gonna go with Lazy. I think XQZ is dope. He's a very dope writer. But I also think, well, from what I see, I think, well, Lazy feels that he lost to Black T. I also gave the Black T the battle. So Lazy's coming from a L. He did very well on his first round. But I think he lost the battle. He feels like he lost the battle, I heard him say. So therefore, he's going to be extra, in my opinion. I believe he's going to be extra focused for this one for whatever reason. And I really like this matchup. I think he is a matchup that he's really excited about as well. So being that he's really excited about this one, I don't think he's going to be playing with the excuses still. I think Lazy will be better on stage. Actually, great performance. A great writer, his performance hinders him. Yeah, 100%. I think even in terms of delivery, and projection and those in those kind of areas, I feel like Lazy will surpass XQZ in those kind of categories. So I'm gonna go with Lazy. Maybe even quite convincingly. I'm not sure. I think XQZ is gonna have dope moments and he's gonna write really well. But I'm not. I actually think Lazy might win this convincingly. Um, yeah, I think. Ooh, Lazy's great, but I think XQZ might be a bit too polished for him. Ooh, interesting. I haven't seen XQZ on stage in a very long time as well. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Lazy. I'm gonna go with Lazy. Sean Cray versus Coffee. This is a style clash. So if there's a battle where you sit on the fence, is this one, because I think Sean Cray is really great at what he does. I think Coffee is really great at what she does. So I think um I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go with Coffee on this one. Um Mainly because of preference in content, etc. Also, I feel like Coffee has the ability to be funny. I've chilled with Coffee, do you know what I mean? Like Coffee is funny. Um I think Coffee can show a funny side as well. And being when someone that you know can be funny has the opportunity to show their funny side, I think it can be really dope. I think it can be really dope. I'm gonna go with Coffee. I think Sean Cray is gonna be hilarious. I actually don't think this about Sean Cray, yeah. Sean is one of them guys, yeah. He's getting himself a mad resume. Like if you think at the people he's faced, like um he's got Quill, he's got Raptor, he's got Frankie on his resume. Do you know what I mean? So he's sneaking a tough resume there. And Sean Cray is one of them guys here where win or lose, you're gonna enjoy the battle. And especially on style clashes like this, it's one of them ones where whoever prefers what Sean does is gonna feel like Sean won. Whoever prefers what Coffee does is you know, prefer what Coffee does. And that means he gets into a lot of style clashes as well, because his style is very it's not like something we haven't seen before, but we haven't seen it done his way. So I feel like is gonna have a lot of battles where it's not about win or lose. I think Sean is actually one of those battlers where it's not about who wins this battle or lose. Like a judge battle with Sean Cray must be mental to judge. Like this action must be mental to judge. He's gonna go by preference all the time. And as long as the other person does what they need to do and Sean does what he needs to do, he's just, Frankie and Sean is one of those battles, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Coffee based on what I think Coffee can do. But I also think Sean's gonna have very dope moments in that crowd as well. And yeah, I think Sean's gonna have very, very dope moments up there. So it's one of them ones where it can go either way, 100%. I'm gonna go with Coffee though. But big up Sean every single time. Marlowe versus Anderson Burris. You see this one here, yes? It might be battle of the night. This is a matchup I wanted this matchup. I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted this one. For one of my cards. That this is about I actually wanted. Um Jazz does her homework. She spends a lot of time and I got Coffee, but I reckon people will who like Sean will say Sean and people like yeah, that's exactly what I said. Exactly what's gonna happen. Coffee needs to hit up and who helps Jazz do a homework. They might change my mind. Fair enough. Um I think it's a toss up between Coffee being too serious for the flop or trying to be funny and trying to match Sean, which will be difficult. I don't know. Like I think woman funny is different than men funny. Like woman funny is different. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I got Marlo, but I could go Anderson. Anderson. I like Anderson a lot, man. I like Anderson a lot. Um, I've got Marlo as well. I've got Marlo as well. I think this is gonna be Marlo is very like Anderson. They're very similar, these two. Like they're very, very similar, but very, very different at the same time. Look at Marlo's promo video was hilarious. Hilarious. Um Shannon saying, what is woman funny? Women can say things that men can't. Like, if you remember, like in school, yeah, if a brother cussed you out, a brother cussed you out. When a chick cussed you out, though, everyone's like, yo, like it hits different, you know what I'm saying? If when it lands different. Like woman funny is different, you know what I'm saying? And it can also be a breath of fresh air, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just you know what I mean. I know what I'm saying. And yeah, you know what I mean. Woman funny is different. Um, but a lot of women also think they're funny and they're not. Not to say that this applies to Coffee. Not all you girls are funny. A lot of you girls are shit as well. A lot of you girls don't not funny, but you think you are. But women funny is different. It's like when women are funny, it's top tier. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, um, Sean Cray, Coffee Brown. I'm edging it to Coffee, but no one's really going to care about who wins or loses that battle. I think people are just going to be entertained anyway. Marlo versus Anderson Burris can be battle of the night. I feel like this can be battle of the night. I'm edging it to Marlo because I feel like Marlo can be a bit more surgical on his approaches. Marlo is the type of battler that he'll look for a flaw that hasn't been talked about. Even like I said, even on his promo video, he's pointing out the Shrek thing and the Disney approaches and everything. Like Marlo is someone that is going to pick up something from your material and make something, and you'll have a nice, good balance also between being funny and having bars as well. So I'm going with Marlo still, but Anderson is really, really good. I actually think Anderson is a bit underrated, to be quite honest. I think Anderson deserves more credit than he gets. So salute to Anderson Burris. I'm not sure if he's filming the event as well. Why not if he's out here? And his battles do really, really well as well on his channel. I'm not sure what the deal is with this one, but big up Anderson Burris every single time. German unit. See, this is a title, man, and this is why I feel like this should be, to me, this should be the headline. I'm gonna do this one last because it's a title match. Yeah, so we're gonna skip this one for now. Marlo's lost. couple performances have not been top tier. His performances can be cringe sometimes in his solo battles. I think he had a top tier performance versus Quill. I can understand. I think versus Enigma and Harry Baker, it could have been better. But I also feel when Marlo battles someone that he generally feels like is a threat to him, it's a different Marlo. Um, Writing for someone that you feel like this guy he can he can actually kill me is different. Do you know what I mean? So I think we'll have a great Marlo. Um, Quill versus Marlo is a very great battle. Um, yeah, I think that one was judged and he actually got the W actually. So yeah, big up Marlo, big up Quill. But there you go. Man, am I just saying things I'm saying? You understand? Like, you get me? Just you get me. It was ill against Harry, and that was a one rounder. There you go. Versus Quill, it was solid. There you go, man. There you go. So that wasn't that long ago. So I feel like, yeah, I think we'll get a great Marlo. I'm not gonna lie, I actually feel like we'll get a great Marlo. Big up Marlo for sure. But I also feel like, do you know what? We haven't seen, like Marlo pointing out, we haven't seen a lot of promo on this one from Anderson. Is that gonna does this mean he's more focused on his material this time? Does this mean he's, a bit busy with his projects or whatever he's got going on, and he's, we don't is this gonna affect his performance? We don't know. We don't know. Been a little bit dead as well. That's a great point as well. Got rooms have been a bit dead for Biden and he suffered a bit. The room in Hoxton won't be like that. And 100%. 100%. And he's gonna be on the stage. Like it's a big card. The atmosphere of big cards is different. And some battlers need that. Some battles, they feed off the crowd and whatnot. Like, yeah, respectfully, the other ones, the crowd wasn't it. This one, I feel like this one will definitely see a top tier Marlo, 100%. Um, they might be a delay, like Gas mentioned. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's I don't know. I don't know if there's a delay or not. Oh no. Anyway, yeah, I'm edging the battle to Marlo. Scoop versus Big K. We're gonna go Scoop versus Big K. This is dope. It's dope to see Big K in London, 100%. I believe this is his first time in London. Scoop versus Big K is fire. It's a very good matchup. Scoop doesn't battle often, but Scoop definitely has 3 rounds by now. You know how Scoop is when he, Scoop has probably 6 rounds by now. You understand? So big up Scoop. And Big K is Big K, man. He's very professional. He doesn't really waste time. He punches very, very often. I think Scoop's got this though. I feel like the battle means a lot more to Scoop than it means to Big K. Scoop is really excited for this. I've spoken to him. He's really excited for this one. And he's preparing accordingly. And Big K, we've seen Big K, he's with short around. We just, we get to see BK a lot more often. And with that, we get to see his greatness a lot more often, but we also get to see his flaws a lot more often in the sense of a lot of times, as great as he is, a lot of times, sometimes his rounds are a bit short. And so on. So he leaves us room to wonder which BK we're going to see. I believe being that this is his first time in London, we're also going to see a very good Big K. Do you know what I'm saying? This is going to be a very good Big K. I hope, well, I was going to say, I hope we don't just get like bare fat jokes or anything like that. But at the same time, if they're funny, people are going to have them. That's just what it is. Like, if they're funny and is something different that we heard before, then, do you know what I mean? So, but yes, I'm gonna go with Scoop. 2-1. I think Big K will it's gonna be a tough fight. It's gonna be a tough fight, 100%. But I'm gonna go with Scoop. I think Scoop's gonna put a lot more into this than then Big K will. Um, Quill versus Arsenal. Quill versus Arsenal. This one, yeah. I feel like Arsenal on Don't Flop is gonna be crazy. I feel like Arsenal has so much respect for Don't Flop. Being that, you know, don't his highest viewed battle is on Don't Flop. You know, I think his Arsenal versus Shaw is like 14, 15 million views. So it's a lot of views. Do you know what I mean? Like, and Arsenal always had a lot of respect for Don't Flop. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, I know he's been back before since the Shoei's about DNA and whatnot, but we haven't seen Arsenal on Don't Flop for a while, and I think Arsenal actually going to show out. I think, yeah, I agree. I feel like content wise, Quill will definitely, he will definitely win. I think Quill will have the better content. He understands what the crowd wants. Arsenal is still also has a lot more. Sometimes it can be outdated, and I'm not sure. I want to see Arsenal be funny as well, because Arsenal can be really funny as well. Do you know what I mean? Like Arsenal can be really fun. Like he has some funny moments, and I want to see Arsenal put that in his bag a bit more. Um, and then Arsenal just gonna do Arsenal. Like Arsenal just gonna do Arsenal. I think he raps really, really good, bro. Like Arsenal's a great rapper. I think sometimes people underestimate how good of a rapper he is. His music is great as well. Shout out to Arsenal. But yeah, I think Quill definitely will take the W in the room. He will know how to win. I think Quill will know how to win. But yeah, it's gonna be a good battle though. Definitely think it's gonna be a good battle. Now we're gonna go into Gem versus Yunnan. This is for me, this is my headline. Do you know what I mean? So Gem versus Yunnan is definitely going to be an early battle of the year contender. You know, you think Art's gonna win in the room, Quill on camera? Nah, I disagree. You know, I think Art's gonna have great moments. But I think Quill is also a great performer. So I don't, and a lot of times the win on camera and the lose in the room, win on camera, I don't always subscribe to that. Like it's very rare that happens for me. Sometimes, a lot of times when people say that, I'm like, well, I had my man winning all along, so I didn't have my man winning in the room like you did. So so I don't subscribe to that ideology like that, to be honest. Like the lose in the room, and not really, but it happens. It can happen. Let me not act like it doesn't happen. It can happen. I just think it happens is more rare than people think. So yeah, big up, salute. But yeah, I'm the title match though. Title match, Gem versus Yunnan. Gem is on an amazing run. Like I feel like, but Yunnan, I feel like Yunnan has had great material, but also Yunnan hasn't faced top tier competition in a minute. And I think Gem came back and straight top tiers. Although actually Yunnan versus Bobby wasn't that long ago, to be fair. So and Yunnan versus Bizzo also wasn't that long ago still. So I can't really say that. Yunnan, I think, do you know it is sometimes, yeah. I think, yeah, this battle might mean more for Yunnan. I feel like Yunnan really needs to win this battle. Like, I actually think Yunnan really needs to win this battle, because if Yunnan loses this one, yeah, it's like, in a way, losing to Gem, there's no shame on losing to Gem. Do you know what I mean? But being that on the tournament, a lot of people was like, yo, why is Yunnan in the tournament in the first place? He's not gonna have top tier competition. But he joined the tournament. And don't get it twisted. He beat everyone he faced. Some people had tongue twister winning. Some people had Yunnan winning, but Yunnan still beat whoever was in front of him. Now, if Yunnan doesn't win this battle, it's like you beat who you were supposed to beat, kinda. Like, you kinda. He's not gonna battle on Prem again. Don't flop is kind of his home now, by the looks of things. He needs to be champ of that league. If he loses to Jeremy, stocks goes down a few points, but it's not the no. It's definitely not the end. It's never the end. It's never the end for neither. I'm not saying he's the end, but it's like you spent a year battling Kick Nellies and Canels, and you spent a year battling that kind of tier class, that now that you back battling who you're supposed to be battling, you didn't win. Do you know what I mean? And I think Yunnan needs this win. Personally, Jem, it's been solidified. He's been on a mad run regardless. Jem's going to be Jem regardless. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but I also think Jem's ego is not going to allow himself to want to lose to Yunnan either. I am your prize here. Like, this is, you joined the whole tournament to face me. I'm the final boss here. Like, literally, you just got to the final boss. So, does Yunnan get through the final boss? Does he not? He even blocks people that tag him with compliments. Boy. But yeah, I feel like Jem's gonna win. I feel like Jem has a better IQ and knows how to win battles. I feel like Jem. It's not that Jem is really, really good. It's not just that. It's also that Gemini knows how to win battles. That's a skill that a lot. Don't get it twisted. Yunnan is a vet. He definitely knows how to win battles too. But I feel like, I just feel like Jem is more polished in that department. It's definitely going to be an early battle of the year contender, that one. The battle has to be judged in the room. That I can't stand that. What? Go with now. The battle has to, good luck to the judges. It's not going to be an easy battle to judge. But yeah, not with a show of hands. It's not that. But yeah, I've got Gemini winning. I think he's more consistent battle. Gemini gets into big battles a lot more often than Yunnan does, as of recent anyway. So I've got Gemini winning still. Gemini knows how to approach title matches. Gemini's had more title matches than Yunnan has. Has he? And actually, I don't know. Has he? He just came back, actually. He didn't really fuck with the title thing before. As of recent anyway. You know what I mean? As of recent, Yunnan, Jem probably is more experienced in terms of titles. Yeah, Quill, Bizzo. As of recent, Jem definitely has more. He can handle a lot more pressure. But you're saying Jem's got way more pressure, I think. At the same time, I feel like Yunnan has a lot more pressure. Because I feel like Jem's been battling this tier. Yunnan got nothing to lose. Yo, this is his home. Like, Jem can go to other league. Jem's already a champ of something. Jem's still gonna be the champ of Prem if he loses to Yunnan. Like, Jem's still going to be a champ. This is the thing. Like, Jem is still going to be a champ here. Nothing. What you mean? If that, what kind of question is that? What if Yunnan beats Jem? What function does the Premier battle, the Prem title serve? What you mean? What function? It's still gonna be. It's two different. The Prem title is not in this conversation at all. However, if Gemini loses to Yunnan, he will still be a champ. If Yunnan loses to Gemini, Yunnan is not a champ. That's just as simple as that. So Gem's gonna be the champ regardless. Like, and I feel like if you're gonna even weigh it up, Prem being that Prem is more active than Don't Flop is, Prem Gemini still at the champ of a big title here. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's Premier Battles is a big title. I don't, and Yunnan needs to win. I personally think Yunnan needs to win. Like, who are we gonna be matching Yunnan against if Yunnan doesn't win this battle? Like, who's? But then again, if he wins, I don't know who will be the challenger as well. So I guess he's still kind of in the same position, but I guess he gets to sit back a bit more. Like, but if he loses, he needs to jump back in. He'll still be Prem champ, but no one will look at Gem as the main champ. But Yunnan never lost his Prem belt in the battle. Fair. That's absolutely fair. I guarantee you, people will still look at Gem as the big champ. Anyway, I guarantee you, Gem will still be a bigger champ than Yunnan is. That's just that. Like, I don't think you're gonna be able to change that. I don't think Yunnan's gonna be able to change that. If Gem loses to Yunnan, no one's going to say, "Oh, the Prem title is not relevant anymore." Prem is still the biggest, the most active league in the country. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's gonna be one of them ones at all. I think the Prem title holds more weight than the Don't Flop title, in my opinion. And this is no disrespect to Don't Flop. I think personally it's because, Don't Flop doesn't have cards like this that often. However, Gem loses. Wait, don't put words in my mouth as well. Pause. What we saying? Yunnan can't get big names. He can. Yunnan can get big names. Yunnan, you're just going to be doing internationals? It's not feasible. It's not feasible to just do internationals. It's not. So when we're talking the UK opponents, Yunnan has battled a lot of people. It's going to have to be rematches. We're going to have to do Yunnan versus Quill or something. So Quill, that just lost the title, is probably going to go and be the next. Like, what are we doing here in terms of who's he going to battle after? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the next. It's not my problem anyway. I'm just here. We're just having a discussion here. I'm not here to disrespect anyone. We're just having. I personally feel. Didn't he get invited to GTX by this? Yeah. What's your point? How long ago that was? Like, what's your point? Like, I'm not saying no one. Yunnan's not going to get a big. Like, how relevant was that? But like, how was that a big battle though? Like, was that big battle? Like, what we saying here? Like, are we? And again, I'm not saying that Yunnan is going to be written off if he loses. I said Yunnan probably needs this win more than Gemini does. That's my opinion. And that's not to say that if Yunnan's going to be fine. Yunnan is still a top tier battler in the country. He's still one of the best battlers we have. Yunnan's going to be fine. Don't ever get it twisted. Yunnan will be fine. However, in this particular battle where we had a card last year, the last time they was both on the same card, Gemini was battling T-Top and Yunnan was battling Kick Nelly. Like, what we, do you know what I mean? Like, so, and what I'm saying in here is Yunan being the champ helps him a lot. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he puts him in a much better position than if he's not a champ. And he's had another title shot that where he didn't, he didn't win. I feel like Yunan needs the win to add some spark into his career. Like Gem's been active. Gem's come back. Gem's been going crazy. Yunan needs some sort of, since he left Prem, he's like, okay, what's Yunan gonna do? And since then, he hasn't really battled top tier opponents. So we just went a year without seeing Yunan without top tier opponents. So now it's like, okay, now you're gonna be challenged again versus Gem. All we see is Gem versus top tier opponents. So, anyway, I think it's gonna be early battle of the year contender, 100%, 100%. But I think Yunan is under more pressure than Gemini is, because I think Gemini loses is still the champ. Yunan loses is, if you loses, he's not the champ, and I think Yunan needs some sort of like some sort of spark to his career now. Like otherwise, it's just I don't know what the next step is. It's not my job to decide either. He's up to Don't Flop figure it out, but yeah, I don't see the he's more pressured on Gem here. I actually think it's the other way around. I think he's more pressured on Yunan. Yunan needs to win this battle. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I've got Gem winning, like I said. But it's gonna be a good battle. It's gonna be an early battle of the year contender, and that's gonna be good for the UK scene. It's gonna set the bar. I like that we have a card like this early in the year. Sets the tone. Everyone gets excited for the rest of the year. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Where do you get your tickets? Go on Don't Flop socials. I'm sure don'tflop.com. I'm pretty sure is the website. I'm not sure if it is, but Don't Flop. I'm sure if you Google Don't Flop, you know where to get the tickets. If you want to get your ticket, I'll put in the link in the description anyway. But if you want to get your tickets, you will know where to get your tickets. So go and pull up, man. Pull up. And the next day, pull up to Engine Rooms as well. And let's have a dope weekend, though. Let's have a, this is going to be dope. It's going to be dope. Shout out to Don't Flop for this one. Big themselves, big themselves up for this one. But yeah, this is it now. This is it. What's Koji saying? Gem beats Yunan. Yunan been going crazy against much lower competition for like 5 years. I don't know if it's been that long, but I hear it still. Biz, Bobby, they've all been golfing cars. Fucking Koji. Koji calls everyone peasants. Tell us about Short Circuit. I can't make it, please and thanks. What do you want to know? If you can't make it, what do you want me to tell you? If you can't make it, furthermore, get yourself in the bin. What do you mean you can't make it? What? You can't make it? What? Anyway, you can't make it. Fan of the year. You're supposed to. Anyway, that fan of the year title needs to be stripped out. Anyway, yeah, pull up. February 1st, go and get your tickets. Pull up. I will be in the building 100%. And then February 2nd, Prem.com. I will do predictions for that one as well. Even though it's my card, I don't care. It's just predictions, isn't it? Like, it's not that deep. Tough. Whoever gets offended. But yo, pull up, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me double check. Let me check the likes. Check the likes on Wildgon. You get me? So 115 of you watching on Twitter. Big yourselves up. I know you're too lazy to come over to the YouTube, but 19 watching on YouTube. 19 of you watching on YouTube. Love that. There's 19 likes. There's actually no pagans here. I know pagans here, but there's actually no pagans here. There's no pagans here. Everyone's actually hit the like. Oh, that's 20 now. I guess, yo, you lot, you get me? How about subscribers though? We're still on 962, but I allow it. I allow it. You know, we need like what? I need 1,038. 1,038 to get me to 2K. I'm not saying I want 1K subscribers no more. I want 2K. You know what I'm saying? So my maths could be wrong. If it is, allow me. Tired. Anyway, tomorrow is a working day, so we're gonna make an exit. We've been streaming literally we finished the stream 1 hour on the dot, 1 hour and 36 seconds right now. Look at that. Immaculate timing. Come on. Come on. But yo, yeah, man, support all the leagues, support the events, fire events, go to them. Yeah, man, buy your tickets, man. Buy your tickets. We need that. Battle rap is a very expensive cards like this are expensive, so I'm sure I know the refreshing the ticket sales every day to see what's going on. I know what going like it's loud asking for guest lists and them thing there. Go and support, man. Go and support. Listen, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. Big up, big up, big up.